Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do something I have not done in a really long time, and that is a book review. I have read some really good 5-star reads lately, and some of them I just absolutely have to talk about, so let's just get into it. Okay, so the book I'm going to be talking about is Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin. This book was starting to kind of pop off on TikTok and Bookstagram like late spring, early summer. In fact, I had one person that I follow on Bookstagram, we talk sometimes, and she was absolutely like raving about this. She read it like twice in 1 week or something. So I had recently received this really pretty special edition from Mystic Box, and I'm like, okay, I love pirates, I love romance, let's give this one a shot. Okay, so before I get in depth with my review, I do want to say look up trigger warnings when you do read this. This is a very dark romance with some very heavy themes of rape and physical assault and everything like that. So if that is something that you don't like, definitely look up trigger warnings. Like I said, this book does get very dark and it's very heavy with topics. Okay, so the very beginning of this book, I believe it starts off in, I want to say, 1714 in South Carolina. Our leading character is Benedicta, I don't know, but she goes by Bennett. She is the daughter of a wealthy, aristocratic type of lady that was basically outcasted from English society because she got pregnant out of wedlock. Bennett's father happens to be a very famous, ruthless pirate captain, and she never gets to see him because her parents are not together. So at the very beginning of the book, Bennett is 14 years old. Her mother is trying to marry her off to a really creepy old dude, and Bennett doesn't want any of this. And so like the first chapter of the book or everything, she sneaks out of her home and she meets up with her father because her father has secretly been having meetings with her throughout the years of her life. After so many things going wrong in this one night when her father arrives, Bennett suddenly finds herself 14 years old and alone without either of her parents, and then the story is going to jump 7 years after that. So Bennett is 21 and she herself is now a very ruthless pirate captain that has to stay hidden when she goes on shores because she is wanted by the British Royal Navy. Now, upon the first few chapters of this book, when you jump to the next time period, you discover that Bennett is actually also on the run from not only the Royal Navy, but she's also on the run from her ruthless pirate captain husband, Priest. So Priest is going to show up very early in this book, and Bennett has to fight her feelings for him because he betrayed her 2 years prior, and that's why she took off from him. And so she's been hiding from him, and he finds her, tracks her down, and basically says, I'm not giving up on you. Well, more events happen, and Bennett finds herself in the clutches of the Royal Navy. And in the clutches of the Royal Navy, she finds herself captured by Lord Ashley Cutler, who is a Commodore. And when she gets captured by Ashley, so many things happen, and basically Bennett finds herself in love with both men equally, not wanting to pick between either of them. Now, I really loved the pacing of this book. I didn't think it slowed down too much. I didn't think it was too quickly. I thought the entire journey from when Bennett found Priest to when she was captured by Ashley to everyone reuniting at the end for, you know, the big, I thought it was done really well, and there is a huge plot twist that is thrown in at the end of the book. Now, I knew what the plot twist was before going into it because this was the type of book that I did a lot of research for before I read it, and I loved it. Now, it might turn some people off, but I feel like if you are willing to give any type of dark romance a chance, anything with MMF a chance, just go pick up this book because I am obsessed with it. I think I'm gonna have to read it again before the summer's over because I just can't stop thinking about it. I also want to say that this was the type of book where I loved both men equally. Like, there wasn't one of them that I preferred her more with. I think that they were both written so well. You know, you have one that is this ruthless pirate captain with very long hair and kind of dark and everything like that, and then you have a very straight-laced, formal Commodore on the other side, and I just thought they were both written very well. It was very believable that both men would fall for Bennett, even Lord Ashley. It would, just like I said, the way it was all done, I loved it. Both men were very alpha, possessive, protective. I ate this shit up. I highly recommend it. So if you have not read Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, go try to pick it up. Unfortunately, this is not available on KU though, so it is something that you would have to purchase. Okay guys, that is going to do it for my Sea of Ruin review. If I hadn't mentioned before, I did give this an obvious 5 out of 5 stars. The plot was amazing, the smut was amazing. It was one of those books where the smut did not take over the plot. And if I have mentioned that before on my channel, I like smut, but I do not like it when it is the entire plot of a book. And this one, the plot, the romance, the smut, it was all even out, fair playing field. I loved it all. So if you have read this, drop some comments down below. I want to see what everybody's thoughts on this are, because I know that there are some mixed reviews on this book, but the general consensus is from the people that I've talked to and follow is they all loved it. So yeah. Go read it, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!